Hi, I'm Charlene and I'm going to be reading Going Places by Peter and Paul Reynolds. Raphael had been waiting all year long for the Going Places contest, a chance to build a go-kart, race it, and win. When the teacher announced who would like the first kit, Raphael's hand shot up. The rest of the class watched enviously as Raphael walked back to his seat with a kit. Mrs. Chanda assured them, "Don't worry, you'll all be getting one." And they're all exactly alike. The kit came with a set of precise instructions that made Raphael happy. He was very good at following directions. Raphael hammered, glued, nailed, and assembled his kit. His go-kart looked just like the one in the directions. He was feeling quite proud. Raphael wondered how his classmate Maya was doing. She lived right next door. He peered over the fence. "Hey Maya, you haven't even started." Maya didn't respond. She was so intent on watching the bird in front of her and quickly sketching it that she didn't even notice Raphael. What do you think Maya's thinking of? Then she put down her pencil and stared at the bird dreamily. Raphael shrugged and let her be. The next morning, Raphael checked back in to see how Maya was doing. "Wow, what is that?" he asked. Maya grinned. "You like it?" She built her go-kart like a bird with the wings. Raphael responded slowly. "Yeah, extremely cool. But Maya, there's just one little problem. That's not a go-kart." Maya smiled. Who said it had to be a go-kart? Raphael was confused. The set of instructions inside the box were for a go-kart, but then again, they didn't say it had to be a go-kart. He looked again at Maya's contraption. After a moment, he grinned. "I get it. Hey Maya, I really want to win this race. The instructions never said we couldn't team up either." And so they did, working late into the evening. The next day, everyone gathered for the big race. Each go-kart was a perfect replica of the other. So every go-kart was exactly the same. But, except one. This is Maya and Raphael's go-kart. One of the kids laughed. "Looks like you had trouble with the Going Places instructions. You're going places all right. You're going to lose." "Do you think Maya and Raphael will win?" Maya and Raphael didn't even have time to respond because the announcer's big booming voice called out, "Attention racers, start your engines. 4, 3, 2, 1. A buzzer sounded, and they're off. While all the other go-karts disappeared in a cloud of dust, Maya just sat there in their motionless vehicle. Raphael shouted over the roar of engines and cheering crowds. "Maya, what are we waiting for?" "No worries, Raphael," Maya answered. "Flaps down, throttle up. What do you think is going to happen?" And now they took off into the air. So now they're flying instead of driving on land. The other contestants looked up in amazement. Maya and Raphael hovered and then sped past them all. Before long, Maya and Raphael coasted across the finish line to the cheers of the waiting crowd. So now Maya and Raphael won. They kept rolling clear across the race grounds. Maya slammed the brakes, stopping just short of the lake at the edge of the school field. Raphael noticed a startled frog leap from a lily pad and dive into the water. He raised his eyebrows and looked at Maya. She smiled. Raphael, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Raphael just nodded. What do you think they're thinking of? They're thinking of their next contraption, which is going to be a frog.